Yeah, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be installing these Morimoto V2 headlights for my 2021 Honda Civic Type R. Right now, all we have to do is take off the front bumper. I do have an aftermarket bumper, so it's going to be a little bit different than taking off your OEM front bumper. This is already getting to it. It's like 12 degrees outside, feels like 20, but it's
does not feel like 20. They're lying to us. Feels like 5, to be honest. But, we chilling.
Yeah, it's like 5 degrees out right now, so we're trying to like
rush per se, but don't. The less time I can be in the cold, the happier I'll be.
So yeah, we're just gonna take off the front bumper and then we'll let you guys know what to do next. All right, now that we got the front bumper off, finally, we are going to be taking off the headlights. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a couple bolts. Definitely this one over here, and there's gonna be one right in there. So you're gonna need an extension, and this one. And we're gonna be using this headlight bracket right here too. That's gonna be going on the Morimoto's V2. So Justin right now is taking out that bolt deep in there. So after you take out those bolts,
normally you want to do this first, actually.
Yeah.
You want to loosen the connectors first,
and then undo the bolts.
Yeah.
But the connector is right there, and since there's been cold and salt everywhere, these connectors just don't want to come out. Like, bro, we had to disconnect the fog lights. We just left the connector in there, but we just had to take off all the brackets connecting to the Bears bumper because it just does not want to come out. So we're like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with it. Like, look at that. Look how much pressure you have to put just to unplug that connector.
Nothing. Now the headlight should come out.
All right, so there's also a tab right here that's holding the headlights. So we just gotta remove that.
Spray sheet just pulled out.
Boom.
Oh, another one.
Oh, there's actually another one. So there's gonna be two, one right here.
Then those slide off. So if you can get under them, like from there, then you just push off. Oh, I lied.
Another connector.
I think this is your turn signal one. There we go.
Jeez. Voila. OEM.
7 grand OBO.
7 grand is crazy. Here is the difference between the OEM headlights and the Morimoto V2s. Oof. It has like a smoke tint in the front. Looks beautiful, bro. It's got a little Morimoto sticker right here. Dot approved right here. Oh yeah. We safety compliant. So it has these different connectors for amber lighting and sequentials and all that. I don't really know what is what for each color code sequence, so we're gonna figure that out also. So the bracket underneath the headlights, we're gonna transfer it onto here and put it here. It looks like it's only like 3 bolts. So if you flip the OEM headlights, this bracket right here, yeah, there's one right here and another right there, and it looks like a 10 ml, wow, 10 millimeter bolt. Just to confirm, they are 10 millimeter bolts.
All right, guys, so the kit is gonna come with this adapter for the LEDs. For the non-LED models, so any other 10th gen or older 10th gen, like non-facelift, I'm pretty sure you're still gonna need these too, actually. But it's all genuinely plug and play. You'll figure it out. It's really not that difficult. If I had another SI, you know, to be able to do this for y'all, I would.
Peace off.
But Type R, plug it in. Plug it in. And then now we can go grab the headlight. Plug these bad boys in. All plug and play. Alright, so Timmy already put the headlight bracket on the bottom, as you can see. It's pretty easy. If you look at the back, there's a few more wires. So these, we're just gonna match these up. This connector right here is for the amber light, the DRL, or if you want it white, or a sequential startup, or not. Entirely up to you. It comes with different butt connectors. But now it's on the plug and play fun part.
What goes to what?
That's a good question. All right, and before we entirely bolt it on, we're gonna go ahead and test it out.
This is unlock. Sheesh. Sequench.
Hey,
That looks good.
now you need the matching side marker.
What's that?
The mirror one.
Oh,
I like the OEM.
yeah. Oh, it looks nice. This is with the car light on.
Just the DRL.
Just the DRL. Ooh. Ooh, that's nasty.
Let me see. I like how it's like the jewels, like the RDX and stuff.
Yeah, the jewels is nice. Bro, I look like a Elantra N owner now.
Here we go. Damn Kia owners are sick of me. Just kidding.
Am I cool? Am I one with the shit? Just the DRLs is fire.
Hey, that's nice. I'm gonna start driving around on purpose like that.
Bro, I'm telling you, Kia.
Kia Optima, guys.
Let's get it.
Every Elantra N owner.
Bro, when I see that when they're coming behind me, I'm like, I'm gonna look just like you soon, bro. All right, we're putting the blue connector on.
And I have no idea which one of these is for what. I'm sure it's listed on the website, but right now we're just finding out.
We're just gonna test it out. Oh, that one's white. White DRL. That's all white. It looks, bro, it looks good.
Oh, low key, the white does look good
Yeah.
too. It is really easy to swap out though, guys. So if you also want to leave it up, you can leave it and zip tie it to one of these other wires so that you can swap them out whenever you'd like as well.
Yeah, we might zip tie the weight. Then we could just unplug it easier.
Yeah, and then it's like a normal tab or a clip. You just push down right here and then pull it out.
Yep.
Oh. Like that.
All right, this is the blue hazard. That's sequential. All right, here's the red one. All white. Ooh, the startup was sequential white. All right, this is a turn signal / hazards with the red. So that's what it looks like. All right, this is the green. Ooh, that was like a slow startup animation. Oh, this one's like a fade. Look at it, Justin.
Oh yeah, I see it from here.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
do like the fade.
yeah, the fade's nice.
I kind of lost the love for sequentials. Now it looks like you know how the Mazdas are? Like the CX-90s, CX-50s? Their turn signals fade too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty clean. Going back to the black. Okay, it starts up. The black one is sequential.
Do you like the fade or sequential? I think
I like the fade more.
I like the fade more. The sequential, I feel like it's too quick.
I think me and Justin came to the conclusion that we like the green. We like the fading
The
effect.
slow fade.
Yeah,
But
the
I mean,
slow
it's
fade.
also a really easy swap. You can literally pop the hood, keep these in your glove box like it's like Pokeballs.
Out of everything, Pokeballs?
I don't know what else to say.
Bro, these look so good. Again, this is with the green connectors. Loud Jesus.
He was scared. He was like,
Loud.
He was like, My turn signals aren't working. The car is off.
I can't make a left lane turn with my car
now.
off.
I go now. Good luck, everybody.
I go now. This is how it looks out. It's not really blinking. I think it's just the camera and the whole LED effect or whatever. In person, the light is just stable. But man, this looks clean. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope the install goes as smooth as it did for us. There's bricks out. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for more future content. I see you guys next time. Peace.